What's going on, guys? Big up yourselves. 101. It's Apollo here, going through the Arsenal versus Sporting Lisbon games. How are you guys doing, man? Hope you guys are doing okay. The team sheet has been sorted out. I'll go through that in a minute and let you know what my thoughts are. At the moment, the Sporting Lisbon fans are referee's just about to kick off. Looking at his watch, and he's kicked off. So, guys, happy Thursday. It feels strange having Thursday night football again, doesn't it? It's been a while. So it's a real strange one. It's a real strange one here. But looking at the team sheet, let's go through the team sheet and see what's going on here. The team sheet has just disappeared. So hold on, let me just get Tony here. How you doing, Tony? Let me get the team sheet back. Where's the team sheet gone? It's just disappeared. So let me go and get it again. There we go. Got it. Right. Team sheet, as I said, it's Turner in goal, which I think is probably the right thing to do considering where you are at the moment as a team. If he's not going to play in this game, then you're basically going to tell him he's not going to play at all again for the rest of the season. So respect to that by putting Turner in there. White, I'm surprised White was in there and not Tomiyasu, to be honest, because what are you saying? Are you saying that Tomiyasu's now our starter and White's the reserve guy? Because surely White is going to play again on Sunday against Fulham. So a little bit surprised why Tomiyasu's not starting on that right-hand side. Saliba, I thought, was the one that is going to be rested. And I thought that Gabriel, being that he was at the top of his game, made the Premier League All-11 official and really was the more experienced player. I thought that it was going to be Gabriel. So I'm a little bit surprised. But then considering that he's left-footed, Jakub Kivior gets his first start for Arsenal, and then Zinchenko's in there because Tierney is injured. In the midfield, no surprise at all. I was expecting Jorginho to replace Partey, and also I was expecting Xhaka to come in because Xhaka was rested on the weekend, so he didn't start. Vieira in for Odegaard. Well, in the previous European games, we've seen that happen, so again, we shouldn't be surprised. No surprise for me there. And then up front, we don't have a striker to go in and replace Nketiah and Jesus outside of Martinelli. Martinelli is officially the third striker, so that's why he's in there. Nelson comes in at that number on the left-hand side because there is no other option outside of Smith Rowe. And again, Smith Rowe hasn't really played, although he's had 45 minutes in the reserve. He got that 60 minutes in the first team, which is quite a lot on him, to be honest. And then, so really, your only option was to start Nelson, who's been in real fine form. And then Saka, none of us really would agree with this, but it's a situation at hand in terms of who else do you put in there. So that's the reason why Saka's playing. That's the team sheet, guys. Tony, any thoughts on the team sheet?
Not surprised by anything. It's a really strange game because the stadium's half empty. Literally, I know it's a big stadium, but it's literally half empty.
It's weird when you consider that they're playing in a game of this magnitude. But I think I've got an answer for that. When you look at the fact that a lot of these teams have knocked out the Champions League, that is a disappointment. So could you imagine being an Arsenal fan, you were in a Champions League and then you got eliminated early, didn't even get out the league stages. What love would you have for the Europa League? So that's the only way I can answer that one.
Well, you're in the last 16 of it. So, look, it is still a European competition.
It's crumbs compared to... I could just imagine this happening to me as an Arsenal fan. If we got knocked out of the Champions League and they asked me to turn up to the Europa League, I'm not sure. And this has happened to me before, by the way. And
what a cross!
And I just forgot about it.
Sorry, just saw some exciting action there. Bertrand would have been wetting himself seeing Reece Nelson just blitz his man completely. Down the
he goes past players, man. He knows how to dribble, and my stream just
dangerous
stopped.
Cross.
Why have you done that? I'm sitting right next to my modem and it's just gone off. I don't know
dear.
why. I was at 4 minutes 40.
Well, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, well, you know what it is. I'm gonna peg it back to where you are. Where are you?
4:50.
Oh, you're 4:50 now. So okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm 4:55. Because that's what's good about this BT Sport one. You can move it forward and backwards. It's 1-on-1 now. Sporting Lisbon, there is a chance. And he misses. He puts it wide.
Yeah.
He misses. He puts it wide. Gary, I hope you're watching this
Good
on
evening,
your mobile
guys.
phone. How
Hey,
you
Gary.
doing, mate? Gary, we're both.
Oh, why can't I hear nothing?
To
I'll
be
tell you
honest,
where
he was being man marked by Jorginho. He's just not the player you need to be defending a player on the last man, because any ball over the top, Jorginho's going to struggle with.
Gary, we're both.
Why can't I hear no one?
Not sure. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep. We can hear you loud and clear. Are you? I don't know whether he's on a tablet or a phone. So me and Tony are coming up to 6
Yeah, I
minutes.
can't hear you two. You're very soft.
Oh, that's strange. No, everything's working. Audio, I normally get in there 5 or 10 minutes before the stream to do the audio. So everything's working on our side. Audio's working well. Reconnect. Just reconnect, Gary. Reconnect.
That's good. Good football.
It is. Yeah, Gary, reconnect.
Got to be quicker to get it forward, though.
True.
No, I can't hear no one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to reconnect, Gary. Actually, let me just type it, Gary. Right, I've typed it in the chat. I typed it in the chat.
One more. Vieira's playing really wide.
Yeah, he is. I wonder if they're trying to add that. Well, it's a double pivot, isn't it? Because Jorginho and Xhaka are in there, so it's a little bit of a change from what we normally do.
Unlucky.
Jorginho. There's two things you want to do here.
With a run through the middle, which he ends up with a bad pass, but it was a nice run.
Can you hear us now, Gary?
Gary, can you hear us?
Gary, can you hear us?
Gotcha.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Excellent.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We could hear you.
Evening, boys.
Excellent.
Evening to you as well, mate.
Time check if we made, Gary. We're at 7:32, 35.
7:50.
Yeah.
Sporting on the attack. Clear by Kirill.
Yeah, Gary, I was 7:50 as well, but I pegged it back to match Tony's time. Yeah, Gary, if you can peg it back, then peg it back a couple of seconds.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm at 8 minutes.
'18 says, good to see Reus Nelson and Jaku getting the first starts of the season. Very much so, mate. Very much so.
I think Reach deserved to start after his heroics on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, he started this game very freshly. He went past his man in one move, like with absolute consummate ease, and laid in a good cross, which just was a little bit high for Martinelli to get on target. But if that's a sign of the future, he's got the beating of his man for fun.
Oh yeah, I've been saying that for a while, bro.
So
it's underrated how much Pepe
down at the moment.
At one point, Pepe, Reece Nelson, and Maitland-Niles were the three top dribblers. They had the highest dribbling stats, averaging 3.6 dribbles per game than any other player in the squad. So I always knew he had it in him. Cam says Apollo was right about Nelson. Has Nelson always been this quick? He beats his man easily now. As I was saying, bro, if you look at his dribbling stats, he's always been in the top three of the team when he's played.
Let's not overdo it.
He didn't just get that quick overnight.
Yeah.
He's
No, he's always done it.
he's always been a player. Always been a player.
Hey, Tony, it's funny what
Reece
happens
is
when a guy
terrific.
actually gets on the pitch and you can see what he can do, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't want to go
Plus,
overboard and say like he's white lightning because you know it could be that
No need to go overboard. He's been doing it for years, mate. It's no, it's nothing new. Not new.
I get it. He's got wing. He's a natural winger. He's a natural born winger.
plus his confidence is brimming.
Sorry.
Plus his confidence is brimming after the Bournemouth game.
Where you at now, Gary? 10:08, 10:09, 10
10:28.
Yeah, if you can peg it back a little bit more, Gary, then do
10 seconds more, Gal.
It's easy to do on the EE mobiles. Just press backward and forward. Hey, Nay, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for you for joining us this evening. Always a pleasure to have your company, Nay. Look at this, man. Look at the way this guy's
Saka
just
running
electric.
through, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that control. That control is normally spot on. There we go again.
And it goes out.
Corner. So this is one of them games that I feel like if we could get the ball over the top for Martinelli, I think he just got the beating of everybody in their back four. But it means that you need your 10 and your 8s to be constantly looking for his run.
That's not a free kick. Not a free kick to me.
So I didn't check their team sheet to find out if
the rest don't even like us in Europe.
I think I should have.
So we should have had a free kick for the foul on Jorginho, but yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not in the team.
Who?
What's his name? Bellerin.
Who? Bellerin in the Sporting team?
No, he's not.
No.
Yeah, that should have been a definite free kick on Jorginho there.
Yeah,
100%.
Sure.
The ref don't even like us in Europe.
When you look at the ground, yeah, because it's all green, it looks like Wimbledon. Looks like Wimbledon tennis.
G saying someone mentioned that Sporting overpriced their tickets for. Not that I heard of, mate. It's new to me.
It would make sense because the stadium's half empty.
Yeah. Like I said, it comes worked in by Arsenal. Vieira's shot is blocked.
Shot by Reece, blocked. Back out to Saka. It's nice football on the edge.
It's come through. He's onside. He's pegged it back. Ball's being worked over on this right-hand side at the moment. Cam says, Reece is a chance creation machine. His dribbling is like no other in this team. Where has Nelson been for the... He's been here, mate. He's just not
been
playing.
Injured. He's been injured, fella.
He's been that too, but when he's been fit...
Had a couple of loans, didn't he?
Done well on those loans as well.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he was setting the house on fire on his last loan.
Really? His first ever loan to Germany had 6 goals in the first 7 games.
That was ages ago, mate. The last loan was in Holland. It wasn't.
Yeah, Feyenoord. Van Persie was on radio the other day saying he was. I think
that was a loan. That was a loan where he actually come of age, though, weren't it? At the Feyenoord loan. That's the way he come back with real fire in his belly.
Van Persie was singing his praises on that loan.
Yeah, but the thing was, he didn't set the house on fire. On. You know, look at the goals, look at the assist. He wasn't. You know what I mean?
It's wasted from Saka there. Yeah, you're still slightly ahead of us, Gary.
Well controlled by Jorginho. Saka loses it, but he's called a foul.
Did it clip off his hand there? It clipped off his hand there as well. When Saka's tried to put that little ball through, he's clipped off the guy's hand.
I mean, when you talk about Reece Nelson's performance at Feyenoord, that's a definite hand, isn't it? Is that in the box, Gal?
No, just outside.
Just outside.
Just outside on the edge. But then you see the free kick. You're probably seeing it. The free kick that Saka got awarded against Saka. You think, well, Jorginho's just got pushed in the back.
Yeah.
Blatant free kick, and the ref don't give it.
Oh, that's unlucky from Jorginho, looking to thread a pass through to Reece. Got intercepted.
Sorry, guys, this
now.
is really weird. Thursday is Wednesday is my Pilates night. Thursday is my swimming night. Yeah, so I go swimming on Thursday. And so when this game finishes, I'm going to be running straight off to go down to Stanmore, Aspire to go swimming.
How come you go to Stanmore? There's no pools in Boreham Wood?
There is. There's the venue, the big one in the called the venue there. But I don't like the pool, man. It's because remember I got a spinal injury, so I don't like the pool. It's too cold. Whereas the Stanmore one is actually a spinal clinic.
Oh, okay.
So they have apparatus there to help people with injuries, and also the pool is really hot. You know, your average pool's probably about 26 to 31, and this pool's about 34, 35. It's like a hot tub in there, Gary. So, guys, Sporting are working the ball around again. I mean, Sporting are looking like the more potent team in the opening 15 minutes.
You think so?
Good. Yeah. I think they've been looking really well. They've had 2 good chances where they've broken us down, taking advantage of Shinchenko breaking out of the midfield lines. But there was one break where Kivior had to smack the ball away, and there was another one where they ran
Someone Vieira.
half of Saliba. So I think it's... look at Arsenal obviously the more coming back into it, but now Sporting's having some success on the left-hand side. The ball gets crossed in, it's headed away.
Good press by Martinelli from that.
Yeah, I hate these 5:45 kickoffs because, today it's actually a blessing because it means I can still go swimming after this. But it's just annoying because you're still tying up your work day. And
well, one back by Nelson. The foul ref? Yes.
I'm trying to do
Right, hold on, guys.
Oh, what's he doing there? Easy, Saliba.
Yeah, he got clipped.
Not there, though. You just don't take that chance.
Oh, Fabio Vieira, what are you doing?
See, Arsenal seem to be playing a really flat back 4. Okay. Nice.
Until he got to Vieira. What do you make of Vieira, Tone?
Give him time. I mean, he's got something about him. He's got a goal in him. He's got a pass in him. So, I think maybe when he's had a chance to play more football. Say what you see, buddy.
You're going to see the weakest free kick given against Saliba in a minute. The weakest free kick I've ever seen awarded.
Yeah, I've seen it. Like, you literally have to consider, like, previous fouls.
That's what I'm saying. There's just no consistency, is there?
Yeah.
Well pressed Martinelli, though. Brilliant pressing by Martinelli on the keeper there.
Yeah, guys, I'm still here. It's just that I've just had a plate of dinner thrown in front of my lap, so I don't want you lot to see me yamming away.
Sharing is caring, bro. Pass it through the phone.
Yeah, good press from Martinelli. So what kind of result would you be happy with, guys? What are you thinking? Must-win game, a 1-0 win.
No, I don't think we have to win tonight. If it's 0-0 or 1-1 or as long as we don't lose, I think we'll turn them over at the Emirates.
Yeah, me too. I'm going for a 1-1 today, simply because we cannot lose A, and B, we need to score an away goal.
Away goals knocked out.
They don't count anymore.
Yeah,
away goals don't count anymore, do they? Away goals have been scrapped, mate.
Yeah.
Remember all the time Arsenal used to lose on away goals?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Now they scrap it. We would have won loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so 0-0 for me then. It's going to be a boring evening, lads.
I think we got
He said with a mouthful of food. What are you eating, Apollo?
I want a clean sheet, and I'll take a 1-0 win. Turn out.
Yeah, Gary, normally it's West Indian food, but I'm in a rush, so I'm having fish and chips today.
Going for an English.
Yeah. So I had jerk chicken the other day, I had oxtail, and I had curry mutton.
Oh, I love a bit of oxtail.
Yeah. But today, you lot have caught me on a proper pub festive fish and chips.
Arsenal have a corner.
Yeah.
Arsenal have a corner. I'm at 21-20.
Just behind you, mate.
Vieira takes the corner. Oh, it's 1-0! William Saliba!
Wow! Wow!
William Saliba!
Wow!
Oh, there's a fight. There's a fight between Zinchenko. Hold on, there's a fight going on. Zinchenko and one of their defenders.
Yeah. Excellent header, man. Excellent header. And did you see the corner by Vieira? He dinks it over. It's not like how you normally see Saka's corners, and Saka's been taking some decent corners. But I just want to say one thing, guy. The one thing I want to say is Arsenal had nearly 20 corners the other day, and on their first corner, what did they do, Tony?
Score.
Mind you, the corner was Apollo's right, because the corner was lofted in. What's that, is it?
There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on as well.
Yeah. But see, that corner was lofted in. Really and truly, the keeper should have come claim that, because there was no pace on it. Saliba's just got a header. He just got up on the 6-yard line, headed it down into the goal.
Yeah.
Zinchenko looks like he's caught one in the chops. He's holding his face. Zinchenko's received the yellow card.
Yeah,
and so has Sebastian. Is it Sebastian Coates? The Sporting Lisbon number 4.
The referee's still talking to them.
Yeah, Zinchenko the yellow card, but hey, let's. So
their defenders also receive a yellow card. He misses the return leg.
Who does?
Their defender. They're number 4.
Yeah.
Mr.
I see that.
Mr. Coates.
I see that. Yeah.
Referee's still talking to them. The keeper's 20 yards out of his area, all talking to the ref. Is he going to the screen?
I wonder what they're complaining about.
No, he's not going to the screen, no.
Yeah, it looks like it's given. He's about to wave it on.
Yeah, the goal's given. They're waiting to restart.
So, guys, if you're just joining us, welcome. Happy Thursday. It's Advantage Arsenal. They're 1-0 up with Saliba's fine header from the corner. You got to put it down to Vieira's pinpoint delivery, and he's loaded it down onto the floor.
It's him again. Surely you've got to send him off, ref. You have to send him off.
What's going on here?
So Martinelli gets taken out. He's just taken out Fabio Vieira, the same guy who's just received a yellow card.
Yeah.
Blatant foul. Should be a second yellow. No question about it. No question. It's a second yellow.
Yeah, I think so.
100% it's a yellow card.
There's a lot of kicking out, though. The number 2 kicks out. I don't think it is, Gal.
No, that's a yellow card, Tone. In any shape of football, that's a yellow card.
Nah, the number 4's pulling out, mate.
I think he's going to have a look at this, Gary. Well, no, I'm not sure they're going to... Because Gary, it's more obstruction. You don't normally get booked for obstruction.
He stuck his foot out and kicked Vieira. It's not obstruction.
The number 4 is pulling out of a tackle, Gal. He's not making an attempt at a tackle.
Oh, I don't know. He's got away with one there.
Yeah.
He's got away with one there, I'm telling you. If he hadn't been booked before, he gets a yellow card there.
I think that would have been harsh.
Wow.
The referee's talking to him. Look, the referee's talking to him, saying, no more. That's your last warning. There you go. That shows you all you need to know.
Yeah, okay. That would have killed the tie. My God.
So the free kick, who's taking it? Fabio?
Zinchenko.
Yeah, Zinchenko.
Always believe in your soul.
Hit the guy straight in the face. Hit that number 4 straight in the face.
Yeah.
And then the rebound is tipped over by the keeper. Hit him straight in the face.
He's sending out a message.
But it was him and Zinchenko that had the little set too. So I think Zinchenko's purposely aimed for his face.
I'll tell you what, he's hit him in the face, but he ain't ducked or anything.
That's what a proper footballer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Take it in the face if you're going to take it anywhere.
Sign him up. I like my footballers can take it in the face. So there we go. Corner. Will it be a repeat?
No, it was a tragic corner.
Oh, didn't hit go past the first man. Terrible. You've got to have a better percentage of corners going to the right place.
But did you see where Turner was standing when he received that ball back as a back pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramsdale's always in that position as well, though.
Yeah.
Ramsdale always starts the game in that position.
That's why I said it's by design. It's part of their formation. It's what they used to do to squeeze teams.
Oh, really? Foul again by Jorginho? Really? He hasn't actually kicked through the player. He's literally just making an attempted tackle. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think that's a bit harsh, Tony.
Because he's taking out the ability to stand a man up.
Oh, great football. Oh, unlucky. Some good football there by Arsenal.
Hendrickson's going to the returning leg, like sitting right behind the Arsenal.
That's that Spurs player, in it. That ex-Spurs player, Marcus Edwards.
I was wondering who was going to bring up the word Spurs today, and it was Gary. Ding, 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 ding. Congratulations, Gary. You win our prize today. Oh, my word. Listen, I've actually gone easy on my Spurs friends today. I've actually gone easy on them. I've only sent them one curse message.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't send them any. I thought I took pity on them.
Yeah.
Me too.
They're in a bad place, bro. Did you hear expressions today?
No, yeah. Tony.
He's my go-to whenever Spurs lose. Just go Tony, expressions.
The narrative at the beginning of the season was, we've had the better summer transfer than you, and we're going to challenge for the title.
Yeah, they signed 58-year-old Fraser Foster, 107-year-old Ivan Perisic.
And Richarlison having a go at the manager was even icing on the cake.
Has he scored yet?
No, don't be silly. He scored 2 goals in the Champions League all season, and a couple in the FA Cup.
It was a rhetorical question, mate.
Sorry. £60 million for him. Jesus. How much did we pay for Jesus? 45. Bargain of the century.
Look,
I'll
look
tell
at
you
the man.
what, though, the midfield's just not the same at the moment without Partey, because he drives this midfield forward so much better than these two.
Who's that with the dreads?
Let's see.
Who's that with the dreads on the bench for Arsenal?
Oh, the Bandera, innit?
No, Bandiera.
Or is it Sego Jr.?
No, Bandiera.
Bandiara.
All at the same
So,
age.
so you see, Gary, I'm surprised we haven't seen my good friend on the bench.
Oh, Cozy Dubry.
Yeah.
He's heard you've been bad mouthing him, Tony. He's stressed
No,
about
mate,
it.
he's the top boy in the under 23s. He takes the
I see him the
penalties,
other
he
day.
takes the corners. He's the top boy.
I see him the other day, yeah, in that link that you posted.
He's a good player.
Yeah, they're building him up to be the next Saka, and I'm just like, leave the boy alone, man. Make him do him thing.
No, I like him. I like him a lot. But it's interesting that he's not here tonight because you got like four or five players. Say
Look at that. Turner, you're getting yourself into. That's not even Matt Turner's fault, you know. That's just the defenders.
Oh, what they're doing? What are you doing, Arsenal?
Taking more than 2 touches. If you're at the back there playing the ball out of the back, you don't need to take more than any more than 2 touches. And
it was Kirill, weren't it? That made
what did I just say about this team missing Thomas Partey? Thomas Partey just gets this ball out of there. They're messing around. They're pissing around. What are you doing?
Yeah, but then when Turner's claimed the ball, he's thrown it out quick, put Jorginho under more pressure.
Loads pressure. Don't do that shit. What's wrong with you?
Wow.
Saka buys the free kick there.
Yeah,
Arteta's telling the goalkeeper to calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a terrible throw out.
But that whole passage of play was terrible. We put ourselves under so much pressure there, and it's needless. Spin it right across the other side to Zinchenko. Wait. Oh, God, Jorginho's turned into trouble. What the hell are we doing here? Jesus Christ, that was a terrible passage of play.
Is it complacency?
No, it's just the wrong pass.
Yeah.
You're passing it to a man, and he's got a man right up his backside. You've got Zinchenko the other side of the field, wide open. Someone reverse a pass. Switch the play.
G says Jorginho spends more time on the. G says Jorginho spends more time on the field coaching and pointing than he does running. Because the Sporting kit looks like a second-rate Celtic kit. Not sure they're going to be lucky with that one.
Second-rate Celtic.
And then he goes on to say, Sporting keeper looks like a Hugh Lloris's brother. Probably better than him, though. Let's get a second goal and get Saka out of there. I feel weird supporting an American goalie for Arsenal. Well, you know, he's not the only American player. Remember, we got that trusty bloke, haven't we?
Yeah, Austin Trusty.
Yeah, that's a great save by Turner there. He's gone down low to the right-hand side. That's a
Shouldn't
good
have had
save.
to get there.
It was going wide anyway.
Yeah. It's terrible defending.
Yeah, the defense is not. Yeah, it was going wide.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. We just not got that.
They've scored. They've scored from the corner. Free header.
Yeah.
6 yards out. Terrible defending.
Yeah, it's terrible defending.
It's not good. I was just saying about it. The defending just doesn't look up to par at the moment. And I just think it's Thomas Partey. Because they're pissing around with the ball in the midfield and Thomas doesn't stand for that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw some pizza down my neck.
No problem, mate. No problem. So, yeah, I mean, that was just poor defending. Yeah. When they pick up those zone markings, you can see here, no way he should be allowed. And actually, it looks like he's got a marker off him. The marker just runs away from him. I mean, he's standing by himself, completely isolated.
But the keeper can come and get that. The keeper can come and punch that. It's inside his 6-yard box.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a good one, guys. That's a really poor one to be given away. You don't want to be standing by yourself in that empty. I mean, there's no defender around him. It looks
There is
like
a defender. Do you
it
know
looks like
who's around
Kivior,
him?
number 15.
Look at Kivior
Yeah,
crouching down.
yeah, I know,
Bruv,
number 15. Yeah,
what is he doing? He's
yeah,
actually cowering from the player.
yeah.
I don't
That's
know
right.
what he's doing, but that's not a good impression for me.
Yeah,
He actually cowers down, thinking, "Oh my God, this guy's gonna jump over me. Oh no, let me get down." What the hell?
Yeah, that was weak.
That's not a free kick.
Yeah, that was weak.
My God.
Yeah, I think they're going to put that down as a shoulder budge. They're going to put that. And the Jamaican Antonio has just put West Ham 1-0 up away from home as well. Yeah, Style is saying, what is Kivior doing? I don't know. It looks like he ducks. I mean, the thing is, it's a corner. It's
terrible.
coming into your box.
You've
The one
got to
thing
get
the centre back can't do is
What
bend
the
your
hell?
head down and duck. That's your territory to defend. You've got to get up
Absolutely.
there and
That's
dominate
terrible defending.
yeah, he just
So all
doesn't
them
dominate the
people that
space.
were telling me, "Oh, play Kivior." Okay, sorry, mate, but you've just made a terrible error on your debut.
Yeah, he ducks out the way there, and you just can't do that. You just can't do that. There's no dog and duck in Premier League football, mate.
No, mate, you can't be doing that.
Unless you play for Spurs.
Yeah. Let's just play for Spurs. Yeah, there's no dog and duck, no dog and ducking in the league. But you can see Arsenal on the right-hand side coming on strong here. Ball comes out to Fabio Vieira. Ooh. I'm checking out Vieira here. Let's have a look at Fabio Vieira. Something's going on with him.
Yeah, he's rubbish.
No, not at all. He's just got another assist, and that's why I'm looking it up, because I think that means I think that puts him second behind Saka. Let's have a look. I think I'm right. Ooh. Oh, and in terms of fewer games as well. Okay.
Oh, good ball.
6. Okay. So Fabio Vieira has just
Oh,
tied
what was
6
that,
assists.
Reece? What was
Which
that?
is the second most.
Terrible
Terrible
cross.
Arsenal.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Nice.
and that makes sense. What's up, Victor, man? What's good with you, bro?
Oh, you must go. Oh, what? What was Xhaka thinking? Just hit
Tony,
the ball.
I'm at 38 minutes. Where are you?
I've just seen that header back in the box where Xhaka, the ball should have just been hit. He's lit. Oh, what are you doing, Zinchenko?
Fell over.
Stand him up.
So I've just seen Turner make a save here. So where are you
Yeah,
guys?
me too. Yeah, I've just seen
Yeah.
Turner make the save, yeah.
I'm a bit behind you boys, I think, because mine started buffering.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
just
So
seen the
I'm
save.
on 38 minutes and 40 seconds.
Same as me.
So
Ball in the corner from the same side they scored from. Let's hope we defend this one better.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that they don't like Vieira.
Take
But
the ball, man.
He's just his second highest assist on the team. And now the goalkeeper punches that one away.
But he should have caught that.
Yeah, I know. These are the things that happen, Gary, when you don't play every week. They were talking about that today on the Talk Sport radio. You put in frantic performances by not performing every week. It's not good. Yeah, it's not good.
Well played, Nelson.
Oh,
We
We just need to
Go on.
settle down a little bit, man. We just need to settle down a little bit.
Go on, Reese. Oh, just overrun it slightly.
Yeah, you can see him on the left here. Pick up the ball. Yeah. I tell you, he can get past people though. He does that, and he does have it in his locker. He can get past you. He's got 3 goals and 3 assists for Arsenal this season in all competitions.
I think he's one of them players, Apollo, you know, where their feet move too fast. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Their feet move too fast for their brain.
Yeah.
You see that one there, he's going to go round it, but he just slightly overrun it and he run past it before he's knocked the ball.
Yeah.
So he's thinking what he's going to do, but then he's acted
Before
just
he does.
bit slow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Victor says, while you were away, Tony said we are a big team. Vieira not good enough, should be taken on loan somewhere. Well, I mean, he had 14 assists in with Porto, didn't he? And really, really solid in the Champions League. He's come to Arsenal. This is his first season with us, and he's tied for second in the team in assists. So I wouldn't say that's. He's had some dodgy games, but he's had some really good games as well.
Oh man, right, saved on the line.
Yeah, yes, you can see that. Oh, bit scrappy that one, Gary.
People saved it right on the line from Xhaka.
Yeah.
I don't believe you can ask for the yellow card to be issued, Mr. Goalkeeper. Hold on, they're crowding the ref here. Surely that's got to be Martinelli yellow card.
Well, he's talking to the ref. He's talking to the goalkeeper, and it looks like he's going to boot.
He just punched Ben White in the head.
Yeah.
That's him! Don't see his foot behind the line.
Where? Yes, yeah, you're right.
Don't see his foot behind the line.
So where's Hawkeye in this? That's a goal, surely.
I think his foot behind the line, is it not?
Well, that's what it looks like to me. Where's Hawkeye? It looks like
That's what I was saying.
I'm not.
It
I'm
looked
not
like
sure
a goal. Hold on.
I'm not sure.
Hold on. The ref. Look, 1 sec. The referee talking to VAR.
Yeah.
That ball has hit his foot behind the line.
But remember, the Hawkeye system and VAR system are 2 different systems.
No, free kick, and Martinelli's got the yellow card.
So that means the whole ball didn't go over then.
Well, it's either that or they haven't got the system in place. Maybe they haven't got the system in place.
Yeah, well, they should have. Hold on. Here's Hawkeye.
I mean, certainly I would have thought BT Sport would have shown that again, because that looks definitely over the line.
Yeah. It's Hawkeye.
That ball looks all over the line, mate. And how BT Sport aren't replaying that to just go.
That's what I'm saying. It's gone through his hands.
Yeah, I can't. We've not seen a replay on it, guys. Victor says that.
Yeah, I see it now. Look, Golden technology. Oh, look at that! Literally 1 millimeter.
So it wasn't.
Half
That's what
over,
I'm
half
saying to you,
not.
Tony. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It says no goal. So they did have a look at it, but yeah, half the ball's over.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Because the thing is, what I'm saying to you, Gary, is there's 2 different systems. Hawkeye and VAR are 2 different systems. And with Hawkeye, it automatically goes off because it automatically goes off if the ball's over.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. That
Oh,
is.
Turner, what are you doing?
Not going to be one of them days, is it? Surely,
I tell you what, Gary's doing his nut on Turner.
Did you see that clearance? The ball just played back to him. He chipped it over the head of the Arsenal player, give it straight back to Sporting. Oh, no, that's a free kick. Surely.
Mad.
Come on. Well played, Reece Nelson. No, it's all right. Don't produce no cards. It's all right. Because he ain't wearing a red shirt. It's fine.
He's been ready up once.
Three minutes added on, guys.
Yeah, I do want to say to you though, guys, I think Turner's made 2 good saves this half. The opening one, and then the one just 5 minutes ago where he parries it to the left. That one was on target, not the one that Gary said was off target. I think that one was going off. So, but he's made 2 good saves, got down really well. Styler says Turner's been shaky. He has been shaky. I'm just pointing out that he has made 2 good saves, but some of his distribution has been woeful. And there's twice he should have come out on the corners. They've had 2 corners. He doesn't come out in the first one. It goes in for a goal.
Oh,
On the second one.
Oh, my God. My God.
Talk, Gary.
So the ball's knocked in. The keeper's come out. Reece Nelson's going towards the ball. Stick your head on it. You score a goal.
Yeah.
He's gone with his foot. He's caught the keeper. It's a great ball in by Xhaka.
Yeah.
Head it before it gets there.
Yeah, you're
You
absolutely
can head it
right.
before the keeper gets there, and it's in the
You
net.
can see here, there's a replay, and the ball comes in from Xhaka. Yeah, I think Reece should have got his head on that instead.
Yeah,
of his
you're
foot.
absolutely right, Gal.
Yeah.
The ball comes in, and he should easily just get your head on that. It's at the height to get your head on.
Exactly. You head it before the keeper even gets there.
Yeah.
And then you might take a clatter in, but so be it. You scored a goal.
I mean, guys, when you think about it, outside
Matt Turner. Oh, my God. I'm having a baby here. So the ball gets played back to Matt Turner.
Yeah,
he takes the touch. He tries to play it out. He plays it straight to a Sporting player in the 6-yard box.
Yeah, and then catches it when he shoots. That is a nightmare. He's having an absolute nightmare. Antonio's just put West Ham 2-0 up, by the way.
What the hell are you doing,
he's
Matt
having
Turner?
An absolute nightmare, Turner.
That
what on earth was he thinking of? It's 4 minutes, by the way, added on for the first half, guys.
It was 3, then it went up to 4.
Yeah. So even they don't even know what they're doing. Tony, that might be the same guy who was managing the Bournemouth game on the weekend when it should have been 10 minutes and he puts up 6. That was winding me up, mate.
Oh, man.
I just saw that, Gary. It said 3 minutes and it shifted to 4.
Yeah, it shifted to 4, yeah.
I'll take the 4.
Listen, I don't know how we haven't conceded the second goal. Matt Turner is not installing me with any confidence whatsoever.
Man. Well,
Ramsdale, just get rid of the ball. Just clear the ball.
Gary, Ramsdale is on the bench, by the way.
At this point, I'll take Fabianski back in goal.
Oh, God. So, look, we've got Hilson, Tomiyasu, Walters, Holding, Gabriel, Partey, Smith. That's Matt Smith, by the way, the under-21 captain. Bandiera, Smith Rowe, and Sego Jr. So, at some point, you want to see Partey and Smith Rowe on there.
Oh, that's a terrible ball, Granite.
Because Tony,
well,
you don't
back
want to see
Jorginho.
Saka play 90 minutes. But what has Saka actually done in this game?
Yeah, Saka needs a rest. He should have been rested today.
I know, he's been quiet. Gary, what's he done? He's done nothing in this game.
Yeah, but you're flogging the fella, mate. What do you expect? You're flogging him 90 minutes every game.
Yeah, it's I know he's an important player for us, but you know, give him a rest, man. Give him a break.
Yeah.
I would take him off at half-time and put Smith Rowe on the right.
You know, I said it in January, man.
That's half-time.
Put people out there, man. Get people in.
Matt Turner, what are you doing, man? Shocking. Shocking.
Absolute. I was just sticking up for this idiot, and then he's gone and done that.
He tried to play it to Saliba, and it's to the outside of Saliba. The Sporting guy comes in, nicks it. Lucky enough, his touch was bad, and it went back towards the goal, and Turner was able to flop on it.
An absolute nightmare.
I mean, that's not a good half at all, is it? I mean, Sporting, they've scored one. They've had. I mean, Turner, he's made a save the first for the corner that led to the goal. that he probably doesn't need to make. And I think Ramsdale gets his angles a little bit better there. I think Ramsdale gets his angles a little bit better, and he pulls his hand away.
Right, that was guys. I mean, we don't need this kind of stress on a Thursday evening. There's a reason why we don't like Thursday football, and it's got nothing to do with that. It's just a level of, I mean, seriously, guys. Plus, and I want to make this point to you guys all the time because I cannot reiterate this more. We are the only team that makes these wholesale changes in Europe. United doesn't do it. Liverpool don't do it. City doesn't do it. Chelsea doesn't do it. Tottenham doesn't do it. None of these teams do it.
Tottenham can't afford to do it.
Well, you know, you look at all the other teams. We make 6, 7, 8 changes in Europe, and none of the other teams. Maybe they make one or
changes,
two. Not to the level that we do. I've made this point before, Tony.
No, they make the changes, Apollo. You just can't tell the difference because their second 11 ain't much different to their first 11.
Not so much in regards to Chelsea, Man United,
Tottenham, with City maybe. So with City maybe you're right, but with the rest of them,
Chelsea have used more players than we have. Are you making?
That's because they got more players.
What point are you making about them not making changes? They've used 30 plus players.
No, I think you're completely missing the point. What I'm saying to you is when you go into Europe
Chelsea
and you're making
don't have a starting 11. Bro.
What I'm saying to you is if you go into Europe and you make 8 changes, don't expect to see the level of football you see on the weekend. That's what I'm saying to you.
Chelsea make those changes.
And I've gone through the team sheet with you before on a Friday night. And Liverpool don't do this, nor do Man United. They don't do it, nor do Spurs. They don't do it.
Did you want me to prove that to you right now? I'll tell you the Chelsea team that played on Saturday and compare it to the Chelsea team that beat Dortmund on Tuesday. Totally different, bruv.
Well, like I'm going with Gary there.
Prove it to you.
No, but I can't talk about Chelsea because they've got Chelsea's got 17 attacking players.
I can prove that they do.
Yeah, but listen, again, Chelsea's an anomaly. You're using a point that doesn't really.
Okay,
it doesn't really. The fact that Arsenal's made 8 changes, that point with Chelsea doesn't really exist because they've got 17 attacking players. How many have we got?
But you just made a point that nobody else is doing it, but Chelsea do. And Manchester City do.
So what was the difference between the Chelsea team that beat Leeds and the Chelsea team that beat Dortmund?
All right, let me have a look for you and I'll tell you.
Let's settle the argument.
The fact is, Gary, if this was those teams, Turner wouldn't be in there. Kivior wouldn't be in there. Maybe Jorginho would.
Nelson wouldn't.
Probably not. But yeah, and then maybe Vieira would. Maybe he would. To be honest with you, no, he wouldn't. Would you see any of teams resting? Nah, he wouldn't. It would be Odegaard starting, mate. It would be Odegaard starting. You wouldn't see them players. You wouldn't see them taking out Bruno Fernandes, would you?
No.
You wouldn't see it. So that means Odegaard would be in there.
Okay, Gal, you ready?
On average, it's 8 players. That's the average.
Okay, so just remember this. Chelsea started off their team with
what's going on, Alfie? I hope everything is good with you, mate. The frustrating game here. To be honest with you,
Kepa, Fofana, Koulibaly, Cucurella.
To be honest with you, these guys have got to play on Sunday.
Fernandes, Kovacic, Chilwell, Sterling, Havertz, Felix. Right.
So they made 2 changes. I've just seen the teams that they put out.
The league. So it's 2 changes?
Yeah,
there's 2 changes.
Yeah, I'm not. You're talking about the team that's got more players than any other team in the Premier League. They got more players. They couldn't even sign 4 to their second half of the Premier League. So we were just saying, Alfie, that when you look at how Arsenal have played their team in Europe, they've been making an average of 8 changes, and none of the other teams are making anywhere near that. And what that means is that we're seeing a drop-off of the way how we normally play. It's frustrating to sit here and see us put in frustrating performances Matt Turner is having a mirror. He's had 2 good saves, but his distribution, he's all over the place, mate. He's the Keystone Cops today. But my point is that's happening because these wholesale changes, and you get this sort of dysfunction which you're not used to seeing because we're watching them every week, right? Every weekend. But what we're seeing today is just like what we probably saw in some of the Europa League group stages, where you're just like, who is this team? Who is this team? You've got no Thomas Partey in the midfield directing the flow. You've got no by Ramsdale. It just makes us a different team. It really does. Odegaard's not in there, so the master conductor's missing. It is frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to watch. Alfie says none of the other teams are top of their league and fighting for. And I think that this is the thing. Look, I think we can all agree the biggest challenge that Arteta has is to try to keep that squad maintainedly fresh after playing twice a week. It's something that you've not been accustomed to doing.
The major problem is squad depth because he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have squad depth.
Yeah,
he's lacking a striker right now. 1 striker's out. We have 2 strikers out now. We've got no striker. I mean, Martinelli's doing a job. He's doing a job. Yeah. This is like your Sunday league team when you go, oh, my striker's out today, boss. I tell you what, put the winger and turn him into a striker.
Yeah, Matt Turner ain't covered himself in no glory from that corner.
No chance.
He started to come, then he stepped back. He can come and claim that. It's right on the 6-yard box. Look, right above his head. Go and pick that ball out the air, mate. Yeah. Shocking. The guy heads it in from 4 yards out.
But look at Kivior.
4 yards. Weren't even 4.
What was Kivior doing?
Oh.
They're just showing it, yeah.
He's cowering as the players coming up.
I think he's expecting the keeper to come, but he's got to go up in the air. Has to go up in the air. He's a centre back.
Look.
He's all
but Matt Turner's got to come and punch that on.
Yeah, the thing is, he's inside the 6-yard line, Gary. That's your territory as a goalkeeper. That's your territory. You have to dominate, whether you're the centre backs or whether there's no physicality in that box at all. There's nobody putting a body on players.
Yeah.
The guy who scored was standing by himself. That's shocking. Look at that defender. Look, there's no one around him.
I mean, Martin Keown has got to be absolutely raging because he's in the studio. And we all know Martin hates inadequate defending. He absolutely hates it.
Yeah.
He's got to be raging, thinking to himself, what the hell have we bought? Because the player has just lost an aerial duel in the worst way.
Yeah, duck and dive, man. Duck and dive. And we don't do no duck and dive tactics, man. This ain't the league that you want to play in for duck and dive, man. This ain't no duck and dive league.
Flipping hell.
This is no duck and dive league that you're dealing with. What's going on, Alex? I hope you're doing well. Good to hear your thoughts on the game today. Frustrating, man. We have to deal with this level downwards. It's level down team, man.
Well, the good thing is he can change it. He could change it. He can make the changes. Look, we could get 2 players on, and this game changes in the second half like that.
It's funny because Alex said I didn't want to see Kivior play in this game. Just seen both goals, keeper and Kivior fault. Yeah, it is, man.
See, Alex, I told him. I said to everyone, look, until I see this kid playing like properly for decent minutes, I'm not jumping on the hype train. Yeah,
it's just a shame.
Kivior in. I'd rather we played Rob Holding. Because Rob Holding knows how to get in there.
Holding ain't going to duck and dive that one, yeah?
Holding ain't ducking out of that one, bro.
Yeah, it's still another 45 minutes to play. Totally agree. Alfie says Thomas is on it and it will be a different game. Yeah, if you put Thomas Partey in there, then as bad as it sounds, you can... Sporting Lisbon can forget any chance that they had of winning because that's a guy that would just dominate the midfield.
Yeah.
That's a guy
And
that
it
would
just
just
means
dominate.
you move the ball much quicker. I mean, we're peeing about with the ball in the back four, and it's just, you know what? Get Thomas on, because then you know the ball's moving up. We're playing the game in their half when he's playing.
Yeah.
None of this messing around with the ball in the back. You know, much though I like Jorginho, today he's not doing it. He's just not doing it.
Yeah.
But hey, Thomas has had 45 minutes.
Yeah, we haven't created a lot either.
No, and that to me
I'm going
is
to look
Thomas.
at that in a
Because
second.
when Thomas is playing, he's just getting us going. We're taking too long to get the ball advanced.
Right, let's have a look at that. Let's see what Gary's talking about here. Let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, here we are. Right, so first off, stats, we're looking at expected goals for, oh, wow. Yeah, 1.23 expected goals for Sporting and 0.69 for Arsenal. Although Arsenal have had more shots, they've had 6 to Sporting's 5. Sporting's had more big chances with 2 to Arsenal's 1, and big chances missed. That's the one from Sporting which they missed. Passing accuracy, that's Arsenal. Arsenal have had 3 times the amount of touches than Sporting with nearly 300, and Sporting's just had 100 touches for 76%, Arsenal 89%. 6 fouls committed by Sporting, 5 by Arsenal, no offsides, 4 corners for Arsenal, 3 corners for Sporting. So, and Arsenal 71% possession. So the possession isn't the issue. The issue is just the defending. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. And let's be fair, I think that Sporting should be 2-1 up. Absolutely
That's what you
shocking.
do with it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we've looked all over the place.
Yeah, let's get a pun in there, Gary.
I think it's a strange game to give. It's a strange game to give that Kiriori's debut in.
Gary, let's get a pun in there. It's not how many big chances you got; it's what you do with it. So, Cam says Nelson looked dangerous at least. Turner's a decent shot stopper, but uncomfortable with the ball at his feet. Kiwi looked a bit shaky, but understandable on debut. Reece looks lively. Nice goal by Saliba. Alex says, should Arteta have gone with his strongest 11? I don't think he should have, but I would have definitely played Tomiyasu. I would have played Odegaard. And I probably would have played Ramsdale. Those are the 3 that I would have put in there. There's a level of stability versus instability when you make too many changes, which was my point, that all the other teams that we are rivals in the league, when they play in Europe, they play strong teams all the time. They don't rotate the way we do. An average of 8 players rotated. That's pretty much your whole team. Outside of times we've left Gabriel, Saliba, and Xhaka, and a couple of times I think Martinelli played twice when we had the league group stage. Outside of that, it was a completely whole new team, and that's why we get frustrated at times like this when we don't see a performance. It's frustrating. Alfie says no, he shouldn't have gone with the strongest 11. I don't think it should have been the strongest, but I think there would have need to be a little bit of a balance, because when you look at it, I know Tierney's injured, but had he been fit today, he deserves to play. Tomiyasu deserves to play. Jorginho deserves to play. Vieira deserves to play. So there's a couple of guys on there who you think, and obviously Reece Nelson. So there's a couple of guys on there you think, yeah, you know what, they do deserve to play a bit. But when you start to go down to the level of Kiviar's never played for Arsenal ever. He's never played before. Matt Turner, yeah, I mean, you're doing him a favor by playing him. So yeah, there's a few where you go below the Call of Duty in terms of the standard. And like I said, it's stability versus instability. And that is your That's your problem as a manager. That if you
This is
water it down
ridiculous,
too
man.
much, you're going to lose the performance out of it. What's going on, KS? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody in the West Indies. Says we're asking Turner to be a ball-keeping player, which he is not comfortable doing. Let's just punt the ball up. I like the word punt, as in he's an American goalkeeper. I like that, KS. Nice pun. And Alfie said, don't want to see Sean Dyche ball. Yeah, there's a way you can do it, and there's a way you couldn't do it. To be honest with you, you get rid of the ball like that when you're being pressed. And in fairness, Sporting haven't been heavily pressing us this game. And Alfie says, not Alfie, Alex says, then this is what you get when you play players who have not played. There you go, which is exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, there's a way to rotate, but when you rotate heavily, you're doing yourself in. You're making it harder for yourself. Alfie says, well, if you play the starting 11 that are overplaying, there's a method of that. You know what, guys? Some people feel, and this is the real caveat. Some people feel that if you're going to rotate, do it the other way round. Start your strong team, then take them off after 50, 60 minutes. Rather than,
I think that's the best way.
Yeah, that's the real issue we're dealing with here.
Or you make two changes. You make two changes. Yeah, if the game's going well, then you bring other people off. You can't just make 8 changes and expect the team to have any fluidity.
Yeah, agreed. Second half has started. I'm on 45 minutes and 30 seconds. Tony, where you at?
45 minutes and 28 seconds.
Gary?
45-10.
Oh, you've gone back.
Yeah, my internet's playing about like no man's business.
I've noticed you've been doing the Martin McFly on us and going Back to the Future on your...
But the funny thing is, I sit here all day watching everything. The moment I want to watch football, it starts mucking about.
Oh, I think Gary's just frozen again.
I'm going to smash something in a minute.
Oh, God. So, guys, yeah, we're back. No changes at the moment. I tell you what, Antonio is killing it for West Ham. They're 2-0 up already with him, and he's just hit the post. But here comes Sporting. They've had a shot which is saved. It's a Mary Poppins punch out to the striker, and the striker has another go, but this time Matt Turner catches it. You can see here,
Zinchenko is going mad.
Yeah,
Zinchenko is losing his he's going absolutely mad. He's like, what the hell is going on?
Crazy. Antonio's having a night at West Ham. He's killing it, man. He needs to, man. Big up all them Jamaican reggae boy followers, man. He needs to have a big night. He's not had the greatest of seasons.
Well, what's happened to your guy? What's his name? Sal. What's the geezer that they bought?
Scamacca,
that's it.
Well, Scamacca, and I knew this when he was in Italy. He's an amazing striker of the ball, and
not doing it at the moment, though, is he?
He is, because in the first 3 games that they played, he scored 3 lovely screamers. But if you ask him to do anything else, he's struggling. He's struggling. Gary's frozen with a real smug look on his face there. So I think we've lost Gary again. Victor says, KS, a high ball is 50-50
Oh, what a
chance
ball!
of winning it.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, that was unlucky.
Was that
Arsenal
offside?
going close there. Martinelli.
Great save
You can
from the
see
keeper.
here.
Great
It's
ball
Zinchenko.
from, yeah, he's onside. Great
That's a
ball
great
from
save. Got to
Zinchenko.
put that down as a chance.
Yeah,
A little ball in there from Zinchenko.
great save.
Yeah, it looks like he tries to dink the goalkeeper, right? He
Yeah,
tries to
yeah.
dink the goalkeeper. It is a great save.
Corner for Arsenal. Reece is taking it.
Let's go.
I was going to say corner.
What's with all these
Too
corners
high,
coming down
way
with
too
snow
high.
on them?
Oh,
It's not a great corner there by Nelson.
yeah,
but,
way too high.
Yeah. And he's not used to taking those, by the way. Cam says,
Is
I
he
really
not?
don't understand what we were trying to do after the first goal. Can you guys hear me properly? Because my mic is
Yeah,
about
loud and clear.
okay. Because normally when you're a YouTuber, you're supposed to have the
Martinelli,
mic this close
got
to
to go
you.
into the.
But I have my mic quite
Oh
away
no!
from me.
Oh,
Ooh,
That's
just
so
past the
close.
post from Vieira.
Yeah. Fabio
I'll tell
Vieira,
you
yeah.
what, that's what I see in Vieira. He's got that in him. He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
that in him.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that was it deflected?
It's a great shot.
Oh man. Yeah, guys, he gets you goals and assists.
Yeah.
And respect to Arteta, he's playing him more, and then if you play him more,
Yeah,
he'll
I'm
produce
happy
more.
with him. I'm happy
Yeah,
with
me
him.
too.
I think he's got something about him.
Yeah,
He's a good backup to Odegaard because he's always looking.
but that's not really the flavor, is it? The flavor is that they want to shoehorn him into that 8 role that Xhaka plays in, because at the moment Xhaka's not really doing much in the first team.
Xhaka plays the same
Bad
role
ball by Nelson there.
Well, I tell you,
What's the keeper doing there?
every
Craziness.
time Turner
Why are you
touches the
claiming
ball,
that?
I'm
So Nelson could have played Vieira right through there. He overhits the ball.
Oh, he did.
The keeper comes out
totally.
with a sliding challenge, but he could have just picked it up.
Yeah.
Remember, Gary? They ain't played a lot of football, this lot. And in fairness, this is kind of what they need. My issue is, this is the last 16 of the European Cup, which we've never won, by the way. We only won the Cup Winners' Cup. We haven't
That's
won
no
the
excuse,
Europa
man.
League. Well, do you have to tell that to the manager? This is a trophy we've never won.
Well done, Xhaka. Oh, no, it was Martinelli. I was going to say, I thought that
And
was a
you
bit
know what
wrong.
frustrates me, Gary, about that Baku loss? Is we had beaten Chelsea 5 out of the last 6 games before that Baku loss, including twice in the FA Cup final. Then you go to Baku and you just absolutely lay an egg. I think that's when Emery knew it was over. Go on.
Cross from Zinchenko.
Yeah, and it's headed over the bar.
What's that?
Martinelli's getting chances. That's his second chance.
Yeah.
You can't say he's not getting any chances.
Well, tell me about it.
Can't say that.
It's a good chance.
Should have scored.
Yeah, you can't say he's not.
I think it's a little bit high for him, guys. I think in order to get the downward trajectory on the ball, he needs to be able to jump a little bit higher, which it was already at the top of his jumping cap.
Oh, God. Matt Turner's got it. Oh, my God. He's played it short again. Oh, my God. What is going on? I've never seen us play so bad. Don't give it to Turner. Don't give it to Turner.
No, but he's being told to play it short.
It is, but he's doing my nutting. And Gary, you're giving me a pacemaker.
I had doubts
here,
about
man.
Matt Turner.
Oh,
Look, he's done it. He's knocked it short again.
I know he doesn't know where he's passing it to.
Turner's passing. He's not reaching the player.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
he doesn't know where he's passing it to. That's the problem.
Every ball he's passed has been short.
Yeah.
Victor
This
says
game
no
is
Smith
crying
Rowe
out for
is
Thomas
good backup
Partey.
to Odegaard. Yeah, I mean Smith Rowe can go in there. It's not an issue. Put both of them on.
This game is crying out for an Aaron Ramsdale keeper substitution.
18 says when Eddie misses chances, everybody makes a big issue out of it. When Martinelli and Jesus misses, nobody says
At this
anything.
point in time, Apollo, I'd put Smith Rowe in goal.
Oh God!
Oh, Gary, you're funny.
All right, he had a good World Cup as well, mate. And his distribution looked handy. He had a good World Cup.
He did have a good World Cup, but this is a different. What he's doing now is putting us in unnecessary trouble.
Yeah, agreed. Go on, do something with
Listen,
it.
I had doubts about his distribution from pre-season.
Yeah, and so did I. And then when I saw the World Cup, I was like, okay, so he can play the ball out the back. And to be fair, Gary, Tony, This is the first game he's played since the World Cup, and we're in March.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Let that sink in. Yeah, World Cup was November.
Yeah, but whose fault is that, bro?
It's got nothing to do with whose fault it is. I'm just telling you, he ain't played since last November.
Well,
you come in cold, and this is what happens.
Well, he shouldn't be coming in cold. He should be.
It's no one's fault because we went out both cup competitions, didn't we?
Exactly.
I mean, let's not forget, boys. There is such a thing as an under-23 league.
It's 4 against 3. Oh, that was close.
Turner's made another hash.
Oh.
Turner's made another hash.
Well, I wouldn't put that down to him, but he should have got his hands on it. The ball gets crossed from the right-hand side. It's slow. It's mishit. He's got to put his hands on it.
Turner's made another hash.
Oh, shit. It's a goal. Oh, shit. It's a goal. We're 2-1 down.
Yeah, it's a bad night for the keeper.
So he makes a save initially and palms the ball right into the danger zone, which goalkeepers are told not to do. I don't know whether he has a choice there. I'll have to see the replay. But
yeah.
Look, anytime a goalie palms the ball back into the danger zone, then you're risking a tap in.
Not good at all.
The problem is on the right hand side he goes behind. Look, it's Kivior and is it Xhaka?
And Jorginho.
It's Jorginho
and Jorginho have made an absolute mess of that.
Hold on, because they don't even track the runner. Is it Jorginho? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, Kivior and Jorginho. The ball gets played through to them. They don't track the player. The guy who taps it in is standing right next to Saliba, so he reacts before Saliba does.
Yeah.
It's just a complete hash.
It is.
Defensively.
I mean, the amount of people who went wrong there. Zinchenko let his man cross or put a ball into an area. Kivior and Jorginho, I watched a fella walk past them, get a shot on target, which Matt Turner then doesn't clear properly, puts it straight into the path for the oncoming striker. The striker is actually gets a tap in front of Saliba. So, you know, the blame for that goes
shocking.
To like about
it's absolutely shocking.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see what all these guys are saying.
Time for a substitution.
Yeah, I think so. Victor says Martinelli hasn't played as a 9. Let him settle in. This is his 4th game now as the 9, isn't it, mate? Alfie says poor. Nay says Turner needs to come off. Yeah, when you substitute your goalkeeper, that's when you know it's been a real howler. Victor says, oh my God, Tina Turner dancing skills are awful.
Here we go again. Oh, we get away with it.
Cam says, are you all surprised? Considering the team sheet, is that a yellow card?
It is, yeah. Morata gets a...
So I'm not surprised. 1, because we've made a lot of changes. And 2, I think what you have to understand is Sporting have won 6 out of their last 7 games as well.
Oh,
and they were in the Champions League. So they're not a bad team by any respect.
Well, we ain't playing well, bro. Let's not try and make out like we're playing Paris Saint-Germain. We're playing a team here that don't look all that, and we're just making it hard for ourselves with some absolutely inept defending.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say, but fans of Kivior, I'm not having it. Not having it at all.
Yeah, that's a shame because I wanted to see him, but not like this. I agree with what Gary said. I want to see the kid play, but not like this. And this is only going to end up worse for him rather than, playing him in the League Cup against Oxford or Torquay or something like that. I mean, they're all over us.
What a run by Martinelli. Martinelli.
Yeah.
And just...
You got score.
What a run by Martinelli. He goes round the keeper, and just as he goes round the keeper, the defender comes from nowhere, nicks the ball off his toe.
I think the defender's done well there, lads.
Yeah.
The main thing about that is he's run from our box.
Yeah, I think look at the defender sprinting. Wow, that is unbelievable play by the defender.
Yeah.
That guy came in there looking like Linford Christie.
He did. He come in looking like Usain Bolt, mate.
Did you see him just stride into there to make that play? Your manager, that's got to be great for your manager.
And that's
to
not
see
a player that you normally catch. When Martinelli's running with the ball, you don't know. Nobody normally catches him. Oh, what's going on here? Zinchenko needs to be careful. Is he not on a yellow card? Hello? Oh, I've lost everyone. So we've got a corner to Arsenal, which Fabio Vieira is taking after the referee took a fairly long time having a word with Zinchenko for some reason about physicality in the box, it looked like. Ball comes in the air, keepers. Keeper! All day. So my feelings are that basically Arsenal need to make some changes. That midfield just is dead to me. It's not doing anything. It's not creating anything. Zinchenko seems to be losing his. Oh, what was that, Kivior? What the hell? He's not having a good half, this kid. He's just headed the ball out of play with no one pressurising him. He could have chested it down, controlled it, he could have had a 3-course meal and made a pass. Instead, he heads it straight out of play. So ball's back in the Sporting half. Goalkeeper kicks out.
A 3-course meal.
Oh, 1-on-1. Kivior. Oh, how did he miss? How did he miss? They just ran straight through the middle. I don't know where Saliba is. What the hell was Saliba doing? Where is Saliba? That's a terrible miss. That should have been 3-1. What are they doing?
Come on. Yes! Come on! 2-2.
Okay,
2-2.
Back on.
Oh no. Take that.
We'll take that own goal.
Yeah,
we're not bothered.
Even though we should have been 3-1 down at that point.
And it's come off the defender, so.
Did it come off the defender?
Can you hear me, Tone?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Gaz. Did that come off the defender? It did come off the defender, yeah. So, what does that go down as? There's no assist on that one, is there? Gary's frozen. Apollo's frozen. It's just me. So it's a Marita own goal. Referee's having a chat with the captain, Coates, for some reason. There's a goal check going on. VAR goal check. I'm not sure what's the goal check for, Gaz?
No, the goal's been given, mate. The goal's been given.
Goal's given. Great. Fantastic.
Zinchenko's been replaced by Tomiyasu.
Yeah. He seemed to be losing the plot. He was like complaining about everything. I'm pleased. So the last thing we needed was for him to get sent off. He gets a rest for Sunday.
Tomiyasu goes down the left. Go on, Tommy. What's Reece going to do there? Oh, unlucky Reece. Arsenal throwing down by the corner flag on the left. Huh? Tomiyasu with the throw to Xhaka. To Tol. Go on, well played, Tomiyasu. Oh, well played, Tomiyasu! Chipped the ball in. Oh! So Tomiyasu goes down the left, nutmegs a player, comes back inside, goes back outside, gets to the byline, puts the ball in the box. Fantastic little dink. And it's Fabio Vieira with the header. And the keeper flies across the goal to tip it over the bar.
It's a beautiful move. Great play by Tomiyasu. And the header from Pablo Vieira is superb. It looks like it's going in. But for the
Martinelli, you're on the yellow card. Why are you pushing and shoving, man? Corner comes in from Vieira. It's bouncing about. Oh, it's ricocheted everywhere. Oh, and the Sporting defender just sticks a leg out and pokes it past his own post.
Okay, wait, what?
Oh, we got cornered on the other side now.
Yeah.
No, go back. Okay. He's not doing it.
The corner's woeful.
Oh, dear.
Reeds Nelson with the corner. And it's absolutely woeful. Goes out halfway between the 6-yard and 18-yard area on the other side.
Oh, dear. What's going on, Reese? Sort it out. That's a terrible, absolutely terrible cross.
So Arsenal, the press is on. And Arsenal win the ball back with Xhaka. Oh, Martinelli, you turned the wrong way, Martinelli. That's where he lets himself down playing through the middle. It's a couple of times today he turned the wrong way. When he's had time to put his foot on the ball and turn. And he hasn't done that. And he just kind of checked back on himself. And the move broke down a little bit. Well played, Saka. So Saka's playing more like a bloody right back. Even Martinelli looks shattered.
Yeah, maybe it's a time to get some fresh legs on.
That's gone out. He ain't keeping that on. No hope.
Who can he play? He's going to have to play a youngster, isn't he?
Oh, Turner played it short to Saliba. He's pushed straight away. Saliba gives the ball away to Jorginho. What Arsenal are shocking playing at from the back today. Look,
Right, sorry about that,
Vieira don't
guys.
even jump.
Had to go and get some water coconut, so I put the thing on the screen so you all saw. Good to see you, James. James says all good. Cam says this is madness. 18 saying Tony not getting excited at all. Gary with all the energy. Tony, what's going on? Tony's disappointed. Tony's nodding his head there. He's disappointed.
Yeah, this needs a change. This needs Thomas Partey in it.
Yeah, what subs has been made? I missed the substitutions. Tomiyasu
Zinchenko was placed by Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu's come on and looked really fresh. He did an absolutely wonders down the left wing a bit earlier.
Yeah, we saw the one he created for Martinelli, didn't we? Where he dinks it over, beats the offside trap.
Come on.
He's resting Ginny for...
Every pass we're playing, he's like 5-10 yards short.
Well, we did say at the beginning that we wanted a draw, 0-0 or 1-1, didn't we? Would you guys be happy with 2-2?
Yeah, listen, I'll be happy. So we don't lose. I mean, if we lose 3-2 now, I think we turn it around at the Emirates.
Yeah.
But would you sacrifice this competition for the Premier League?
Yes, I would if you gave me the choice, but I'd rather win both.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm with you there, but yeah. I would. I'd rather win the Premier League.
Yeah, if you wanted me to focus on one of them, it would definitely just be the Premier League. I mean, the whole purpose of this tournament, Gary, was to get back in the Champions League. But you're gonna get into the Champions League by if you take out a massive.
I forgot Saka was still playing. Is that with Tomiyasu on the left?
I can't believe Saka's even been in this game.
Yeah, he's playing.
There's this
He's not
Gabriel's
getting
coming
any-
on. Gabriel,
Party.
Party, and Smith Rowe imminent.
Good.
So
Clean that up.
we got to assume that's going to be
Kirill, Nelson,
Jorginho
and Jorginho.
Jorginho, yeah.
I want to think stuck on.
Oh, good ball, Xhaka. Vieira! Control the ball! You're trying to flick it to nobody, you fool! Matt Turner, oh my God. Jesus Christ, man.
Really?
No, he gets played the ball back. He's got acres of time. He divers, and by the time he plays it, the Sporting player is right on him.
Matt Turner takes way too many touches on the ball.
Oh, Nelson over the bar.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a nice little play there. Ball comes out to Martinelli now on the right, and he slips the ball in.
Yeah, Saka took a central role there.
Yeah.
So it was a swap over. Martinelli went right, Saka went down the middle.
Yeah.
Just to try maybe confuse them a little bit. So here come the subs.
Yeah, so I was right. So it's Kirill, Jorginho, and Reece Nelson coming off. Party, Smith Rowe, and Gabriel coming on.
So once again, Bukayo Saka has to play another 90. Wow.
No, still got one sub left, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he's already bought. Well, G says Spurs fans waiting to see if we will mess up like they did. It says Martinelli lost his aerial ability. He was so good at scoring headers initially. Yeah, he was. I hadn't seen him header the ball quite as well as he used to. But Arsenal have had the majority of the play in the second half, though, guys.
Well, Sporting should have gone 3-1 up before we went back to 2-2.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Fella missed the sitter.
Come on, Ben White, throw the damn ball, man. 28 seconds to take a throw on. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good that they brought Gabriel on there because not a single person outside of Saliba was comfortable receiving the ball. And at least they would have done their homework on that.
Who's that gone down there? Yeah. Fabio Vieira. As if the throw is from there. As if the throw is from there. The guy just stole 25 yards for the throw. Shocking. Still walking forward, look.
That's mad. Because the linesman is literally standing where the ball went out.
Party on the ball. That's the first decent pass I've seen Turner play. God, this guy can run, man. Oh, this guy can run. He's got some trickery as well. Oh, well played, Thomas Partey. Oh, well played. Oh, my God. What's going on here?
Gary, power is nothing without control, man.
Yeah, but Xhaka left it to Partey. Partey left it to Xhaka. You know, there's just no cohesion at all.
Granit Xhaka's got off the boil, hasn't he?
That's the speedy guy.
I think he was punching above his weight to begin with, though, wasn't he, Tony? So it's no surprise.
Lucky they didn't get a free kick there, to be honest. That's a foul by Partey there. I like that. I like the Sporting number 3. That's St. Just. Looks a bit of a player.
He's rapid. We know that. Not many people, as I said, can outrun Gabriel Martinelli when he's full pelt.
This is the game I thought it was going to be initially. G saying, who could we play in the quarterfinals? So that's an easy one to answer. There's no seeds or country protection in this tournament in the draws for the quarterfinals. So that means that Arsenal and Man United could play against each other at any time. Anytime.
Shaka's made a great run there. Shaka's made a great run there, but Partey just didn't pass the ball. Everything's going through Thomas Partey now, isn't it? Everything. Look.
It is everything, and that was the whole purpose of the whole thing. I mean, considering also what Villarreal did to Man United in the final, yeah, it's one of those things, man.
Well played, Arsenal. Oh, brilliant play. The keeper saves it, but the flag's up for offside.
Yeah, I saw
Martinelli, that's shocking offside, Martinelli. That is shocking. He's 2 yards offside, looking right across the line. That's unforgivable.
Yeah. It was Partey with the shot, but yeah, it's just lazy. He just doesn't get back on. You can see he hesitates. Yeah, he's off. Yeah, it's Thomas Partey there. Thomas Partey normally puts them high into the corner, doesn't he?
Okay, 2 substitutions coming on from Sporting.
Yeah. I wonder what Kivior is being told by Arteta right now.
Go pack your bags. Get back to the under-21s.
Yeah, for sure.
You're going on loan.
You ain't ready.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well played, Granit Xhaka. Well played, William Saliba. Arsenal come again down the right with Ben White. To the 95-minute man, Saka. To Smith Rowe. Oh, what are you doing, Smith Rowe? It's a free kick, surely.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying about. I don't see him as a 10. You know, I see him as an 8. I don't see him as a 10. I never have done.
Who's this we're talking about?
Smith Rowe. I don't see him as a 10. Never have done. Yeah.
So free kick to Arsenal.
Yeah, it was a blatant foul. How the ref didn't even blow up straight away?
Yeah.
77 minutes and 20 seconds gone, guys, here in the game. Cam saying Thomas Partey makes his presence known immediately. Saka's Fitbit step tracker has got to be close to hitting some records. Mad.
Crazy how he just
free kick to Arsenal. It's taken.
And a free kick to Sporting.
Yeah.
And it's hit. Keeper's cleared it long.
I'm baffled that Saka is still on the field. I'm baffled. I don't get it. I don't understand.
So Saka is dropped back to right back. Arsenal at the moment have a back 5.
Yeah,
and the cross comes in. Oh, it's come right away to the far post. Shot. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's blocked. Yeah, it's blocked.
And then the second shot was scratched wide.
Yeah.
But Saka has dropped so far into right back there that when the ball gets played over to the left, the Sporting left, he's nowhere to be seen. Surely that can't be a tactic, can it? Surely not.
What is going on? You know, I wonder if I have to read. I probably need to download. Hold on, let me do this again. I think I might have to download the new EE app. You know, I think it needs updating because it never, ever, ever crashes, and it's crashed 3 times today.
Might be the
sorry.
weather.
Yeah, it's very strange. I bet you are going. I'm going into the Play Store now. BT Sport. What did I tell you? It needs updating. What a joke. Right, let's put that back on.
Oh, nice control.
Right, okay, let's see. Now I'm back on. That's a strange one.
I'm at 79.35.
Right, 79.35.
I'm 15 seconds behind you.
Okay. What's happened here? Here we go.
Right, oh my God! You just both got taken out like a pair of idiots. Saka and Martinelli, what a pair of dumbasses.
Right, I'm on 80 minutes. Where are you guys?
80.05.
Okay.
55, 79, 55.
Okay, good. So we're pretty much within 10 seconds of each other. Cool. And what's your thoughts out there in Arsenal land, everybody? What's going on? What's your thought of this game at the moment? Little bit of stress, but I was happy with a draw to begin with. If the game finishes out like this, or we nick a win, that would be great.
Yeah.
But personally, 2-2 is all you can ask for. Go there, not get beat, bring them back to the Emirates, and it's job done.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take Saka off right now. Just give him the last 10 minutes off, like literally.
Yeah, it's abuse. It's almost bordering on abuse, isn't it? He just doesn't get a break, the kid.
I can't understand it. I'm scratching my face. I don't get it. I don't. And then when he gets injured, then you're going to want to blame other factors other than yourself.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's going to annoy me when it happens. It's like
you
had this opportunity to avoid it.
Great little ball by Thomas Partey there. And Fabio Vieira just couldn't control it.
Nice little ball. He just couldn't get his first touch on it.
Yeah, Partey's different gravy. He's changed this game immediately.
Yeah, there's no lumps in that gravy, Toad, is there?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What is going on at the back? It's chaos. It's absolute chaos.
Yeah.
Talk to us, guys.
So the ball comes over. It's bouncing off their knees through lack of control.
Well, Gabriel wins it. He then leaves it to Saliba. Saliba leaves it to Gabriel. And the Sporting player nicks in. And Arsenal were lucky to get away with it.
Yeah, I saw it.
So Fabio Vieira is now playing through the middle. Smith Rowe's on the right. Smith Rowe's on the right. Martinelli's on the left. And where's Saka? Playing right back. Yeah, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I said Saka was in the right back spot, didn't I?
Yeah, he was just now.
He's still there.
He's still there, yeah. He's just headed
Ben
out.
White.
I'm scratching my head here, man. I'm scratching.
Ben White is playing. He's playing like holding mid, or has he gone free at the? Or maybe he's gone free at the back.
No, Gary, I don't see a formation. I don't see a shape.
No.
I don't know what I'm watching at the moment.
No, it's very strange. So Saka's playing in his normal position. Oh, well played, Tomiyasu. Wins the ball back. It's with Gabriel. Yeah, so now Saka's adopted his normal position. Ben White's back at right back. I think he's gone free at the back. Yeah, because...
Well, I thought that for a sense, but then...
No, he hasn't gone free at the back.
He hasn't. Yeah, I thought that for a sense, but then when I looked at it, no. It's all very confusing.
Gabriel, go back to... See, Gabriel's got no confidence in Turner. If that was Ramsdale, he plays that back to the keeper.
Yeah, that's right. Instead, he lets the Sporting guy kick it out for touch. And Turner's got no one around him, but he just doesn't want to give it to his goalkeeper.
That's what that looked like to me anyway.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
I mean, they're doing this in training. They practice the pressing and the playing out from the back, but you can't replace that with real life schematics, can you? You just can't do it. As good as it is in practice, you just can't do it because teams will just throw different things at you. It's 5 minutes left now, guys.
This is interesting that Vieira's playing up front.
Smith Rowe to Vieira. Vieira can't play false 9.
But it's crazy that he should be asked to.
That's a red card, ref.
Yeah.
So Tomiyasu tackles back on Marcus Edwards.
Yeah. And he just
the
stamps on his...
number 3 comes from nowhere after Tomiyasu's played the ball and cleans him out.
Yeah, he stamps on him.
Yeah,
that's
terrible.
a red card.
That's got to be looked at, surely.
That's a red card. I think they're talking to. You can see it here. They have got the replay on it. He just stamps on his shin.
Yeah.
Oh no, on his toe.
No, it's a throw to.
Referee.
It's a throw to Sporting. Nothing given. No free kick.
Seriously?
Nothing.
Yeah. He stamps on his toe. I thought it was on his shin, but when I saw the other camera angle, he actually stamps on his toe.
Yeah, he just caught him on the edge of the toe, but it was the ball had gone. The ball had gone about 3 years ago.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Well played, William Saliba. Now use it. Well done, Matt Turner. Second pass I've seen you get right today. Well played, Saka.
Yeah, he still looks like a giraffe on Skittles, though, doesn't he? He looks like a giraffe on roller skates.
Who are we talking about? Matt Turner?
Yeah, he still looks like a giraffe on roller skates, man.
It looks like Bambi on ice.
Just at this level, you can't have this. And this is where, when you play the Emirates, you've got to play Ramsdale. You looked at a game like this, and you can't afford to drop your pants on the team sheet in a game of this magnitude, because when you're out, you're out.
Smith Rowe.
And the one thing you got to imagine is
Tomiyasu's playing the Zinchenko role.
Yeah, here we go.
Fabio Vieira, you was round him. Why are you throwing yourself to the floor?
Oh,
it's never a foul in a month for Sundays.
Well, he just couldn't get past the player, and the referee's just left him on the floor there.
Yeah, but he didn't try to get round the player.
Yeah.
That's the European style, isn't it? He's just tried to dive to nick a penalty.
Yeah, you can thank Ronaldo for that. It's funny when the stars do it; they get a free kick every time, or a penalty. When Arsenal does it,
fired shot from Saka. Yeah, they're just showing the replay. So he passes the guy, and there's no foul there. But you could have got that ball on the other side. If you just run round him, you're going to get it. When was the last time Saka was substituted? That's a brilliant question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was Reece Nelson, Nottingham Forest, and Nelson came on, scored 2 goals and 1 assist.
Yeah, that's right. Man. But you kind of just think, surely, just find somebody to give him a break.
Oh, Granit Xhaka, what? I've got the raging.
What's up?
Well, Granit Xhaka's got the ball in the edge of the area. He turns back the other way and plays it back 20 yards.
Yeah, I know. He's been really. He doesn't want to shoot. I mean, when he shoots, he's a real danger with the ball at his feet. But he doesn't. He's just gun shy. He doesn't want to pull the trigger.
It's like none of them want to have a look. Like none of them are looking what's behind them when they're getting the ball. The first thought is just can we lay it back? Martinelli's done it 2 or 3 times. Xhaka's just done it there.
They're taking off the guy who nearly got the red card against Tomiyasu because.
No, that wasn't him. That's Marcus Edwards, the ex Spud.
Ah, there we go.
He was the one that
Yeah.
Tomiyasu won the ball off of.
So for me, it looks like now we're just trying to see this game out now.
Mm.
It's 89 minutes. You won't expect the referee to give you much time added on. You're lucky if you get 2 minutes there, and they just want to see the game out.
I'm going to guess
They're
we're
just-
going to get 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 3. Well, I said 2. You said 4. I said 3.
Yeah, it's probably going to be
Here
some. There
comes
hasn't been many
Sporting.
stoppages.
Well done, Tomiyasu. Strong, Tommy. Well done, mate.
Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, that's that. That's Tomiyasu at his best, that is. And he's playing in the left back position, which is where he was against Liverpool against Mo Salah.
Saka's still on. Well,
The question is when you go to Anfield against Mo Salah, will you put Tomiyasu against Salah again?
He's a better defender than Zinchenko.
unlucky Smith Rowe.
Yeah, put
I think
Zinchenko at 8, Tony.
Tony was right. 4 minutes.
Yeah, told you.
Bloody hell.
Because in Europe, they tend to give the extra minutes.
Arteta's going absolutely crazy on the touchline.
Yeah,
Why?
yes.
It's 4 minutes to get another goal. Let's go and win this game.
Saka is limping, hobbling all over the gaff. Looks like he's picked up a little knock.
Just take him off, please. God almighty.
It's just winding me up, man. I mean, did
It's
he
crazy,
really,
man. It is
did
crazy.
he really have to play 90 minutes today?
94.
Seriously, man.
Ben White's knackered as well.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. So Gabriel plays the ball back. It's rolling towards the goal. Turner's running towards it. And then he's tried to pass it outwards to Saliba. And I just envisioned him passing it into his own goal.
Yeah, me too. He's just giving me nightmares, mate. I'm holding my breath every time he touches the ball.
Play it. Oh, my God. We got runners on the left. Just play the ball. Play the ball. That's it. That's the ball. Flick it. Oh, Vieira, flick that ball with your head.
It's a long ball played through there.
Well run back, Tomiyasu. Brilliant. Nothing out to the right.
Tomiyasu, you know what? We're forgetting that when he played that run against us at right back, he was at the time regarded as probably the best right back in the league. And then he got injured and it all went to shit, remember?
Yeah, and then Ben White came in and done well.
Yeah.
Oh, Martinelli, terrible ball. Just give it back to him. Saliba's across. Well done, William.
What is Gabriel Martinelli doing, giving the ball away there without even looking at the pass? He doesn't even look.
But you know what, Apollo? That looks like a tired pass.
Yeah,
that's a tired pass.
I think it's just reflex. You're so used to pinging the ball back and recycling, as Arteta says, recycling the attack. You're so used to doing it, you don't expect anybody to be there to stop it. And as Bertram says, he plays with his face looking down on the grass. He doesn't really see the field.
Oh! Saka cuts in from the right, beats 2 or 3, hits a brilliant shot straight down the keeper's throat.
Yeah.
First time I've seen Saka do anything in the game.
Yeah, that's a Saka special, that is.
That is a Saka special. That's what that's his meat and drink, innit?
You can understand why he doesn't get sub, because he's that player that will do nothing for 90 minutes and pop up with a moment of brilliance. But in this game like this, he didn't need to play the full game.
Not at all.
But I have to say, though, Gary, nobody does that better than Pepe. Pepe coming out from the right, cutting in on his left foot. That's money in the bank, man. That's money in the bank.
Yeah. We'll have money in the bank from Pepe when we sell him this summer.
We've got his last installment on his contract as well this summer.
Yeah, that'll be dealt with.
Yeah.
I
think the last payment is £18 million, which is 20 million euros.
I'm missing Pepe.
Yeah, me too. Me too, man. Especially when you consider that there's no option there on the right. That's what doesn't make sense to me. For me, there was no need to send him out on loan. And you've gone and you're rinsing Saka, blood and bone.
Well
every
played,
game.
Saka. Oh, brilliant little play by Saka there. Gets to the byline, crosses the ball, it hits the guy that should have been sent off, Mr. Coates. And it's a corner. Last kick of the game.
Yep, that was it. Totally.
Vieira taking 3 years to take the corner.
So, guys, just want to get your numbers here. So, Nicolas Pepe's played 14 games in the Liga this season. How many goals has he scored?
7. And that's it, full time, 2-2. Desmond.
That's fine. I'll live with that.
Tony, how much goals has Pepe scored in 14 games?
I think Gary's right. I think it is 7.
It's 6.
6.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hit the post.
Actually, if you count in the Conference League, then he's scored 2 goals there, so it's 8 in total.
Yeah, we got
In
to
all
count that.
competitions.
We got to count
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's a Premier competition.
Wow. So guys, look, man, I gotta be honest. Let me change the banner and then we can have a little conversation before I go swimming.
And incidentally, Pepe's been injured for the last month.
Yeah, that's why I said he's only played 14 games.
Yeah.
Because he's missed quite a bit. Let me put full time here. Full time. And thanks for you guys who've been staying with us throughout the game. Are you entertained? Vincey says. And Kaya says, how does Vieira play the entire game? Look, I like Vieira.
I do too.
The problem is when you play a game with so many changes and you expect your starters to be at the same level, it's hard because what they're surrounding themselves with is frustrating. It's not the same talent. But I'm a big fan of rotation.
Yeah.
So I think me and Gary agreed that there's a way you rotate where you start a strong team and then take them off, not start a weak team and then put the strong players. I don't agree with that. I don't like that philosophy.
Yeah, I don't think you can make eight changes in a game and expect any fluidity. I just don't think it happens. I think it's ridiculous.
Saka is playing too much football, says Bobby Jones. I agree. We spent the last 10 minutes talking about that. It's so frustrating. And you know what, Bobby? What makes me laugh is when he's finally broken, Arteta's going to be like, oh, we didn't expect this. Well, bitch, we expected it because you won't rest the player.
Yeah.
You're not resting him. So we're expecting him at some point to break. And you're playing this game of chicken because you think he's bulletproof. You think he's like Xhaka. Well, Xhaka has been injured before and it was been out for 2 months. So it can happen to anybody. Vincey says easily could have lost that one, didn't lose. So good result. Yeah, when you look at it, the manager probably got what he wanted. Let's go there, not get beat, bring it back to the Emirates. As Gary said, there's no away goals. If there was, it would have put us in a strong position scoring 2 anyway. But there's no away goals. But the fact of the matter is, I did say Sporting had won 6 out of their last 7. And remember, they were in the Champions League as well. They got knocked out. So we're not playing a dibby team. I thought I was watching their results every week. They were winning 4-0, 3-0. I was like, man, they're putting in some performances. And that was sort of from January. I was looking at that kind of roll up to see how good they were playing. So I expected a strong Sporting Lisbon performance. I'm not going to lie. But what did they
travel like?
Not great. Not great. And that's what let them down in the Champions League when they travelled. That's what let them down big time. But look, I wouldn't have agreed with all of those changes that he made. I probably would have played Ramsdale. I probably would have started Odegaard. And I think the other name, what was the other name I mentioned to you guys? I think there was one more name and I can't remember what it was. Gabriel. Yeah, no, it's Gabriel. Because I'm happy with Jorginho. I got no problem with Jorginho. So I probably would have started those 3 players in a team like this. I'm not sure whether I would have played Kivior. I think when I was hearing it on the radio today, I was like, oh, really? In the last 16 of the Europa League?
Yeah, it was a very strange decision. Very strange.
Yeah. So it was just one of those. Oh, I don't know, man. It's we're sitting here having kittens. We're sitting here having kittens, and we're just going mad, and we're going out of our mind, really. And I don't know, man.
I swear. I mean, listen, Apollo. When that Gabriel's played the ball back to Turner, and he's rolled it towards the goal, and I can see him running, and he's trying to pass it to Saliba, and I just thought to myself, he's going to pass that into his own net. Remember the one that Petr Cech done when he just went past the post? That's what I thought was going to happen, but it was going to go in.
Yeah, man. It's we're sitting here, we're going nuts. Every time we look out of all sorts, you'll hear us just losing it, and that's just simply because you're not in this isn't the group stages again, guys. So you're not playing teams like Mold you've never heard of. This is Sporting Lisbon. It's a decent team, and then you make 8 changes, and you're going to expect to drop off like this, especially when some of them ain't played. As we mentioned, Turner hasn't played since the World Cup, and that was in November. So it is what it is, guys.
I don't think he plays again till the pre-season after that performance.
Yeah, because I wouldn't play him in the next half. Not a chance not playing him in the Emirates. Not a chance.
More minutes in Holland.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you guys.
Hold on. Vincey says, what does dibby dibby mean? Dibby dibby means like brock down. Yeah, like mash up. That's what dibby dibby means. That's like a Jamaican term for something that's useless, whatless.
What competition is that in?
Yeah, so that's why when I make my dibby videos and you hear me use that term, that's what it means. It means waste man, whatless, useless. That's what dibby dibby means.
Tony,
Gary,
I've got a stat for you, Tone.
Go on, mate.
How many minutes do you think Bukayo Saka has played in the Premier League alone? And how many minutes do you think Haaland has played in the Premier League on its own?
Oh, mate, that's a number I can't even work it out. I'm not a mathematical genius.
I can tell you. I can tell you.
What? Let me just precede that, because I did put the stat up on Saturday that was his 67th consecutive game. So today was 68.
We're only talking about this season.
Unbelievable.
So this season, he has started 26 games. He's been subbed on none. He's been subbed off 9 times. In them 26 appearances, he has played 2,248 minutes. Compared to Haaland, who's made 25 appearances, he started 24 games, been subbed off the same 9. Haaland has played 2,028 minutes. So over 220 minutes more Saka's played than Haaland.
Wow.
It's just broken. It's just you're playing a game of bend but don't break. And then when it breaks, you're going to be like, well, I didn't know. I just feel that part of your job as a manager is to manage players on and off the field. And if you think that somebody's being overutilized, rest him. If you think someone's been underutilized, play them. It's a mix and match, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to go because I've got a Zoom meeting to attend to. So I'm gonna love and leave you. Thank you very much for your company.
I think we've done our final actually, let's do closing comments now. Let's just get it over and done with, because it's 7:50, so still plenty of evening left to everybody. Overall, guys, I thought it was going to be 1-1. I think me and Gary both went for a 1-1, so a 2-2 doesn't really faze me. Got what I wanted. The display wasn't great. It's good to see some of the players. I'd love to be in the film room when Arteta analyzes this tomorrow morning. I really would like to be a fly on the wall, because some of the play was shocking. Absolutely shocking. Keystone Cops type shocking. I mean, this was stage theatre at its best. But they got over the line and they got results, and it could have been more. It could have been 3-3, to be honest. But the fact of the matter is, we take out the Emirates. Please play a better team. and then we'll get over the line. Tony?
I'll take it, mate. But unfortunately, this is one of those days where I'm not too greatly happy with my manager. Didn't think he did what. I didn't think he made some wise choices there, to be honest. I know he's struggling. He is struggling because he hasn't got the players to rotate like Man City, like Chelsea. Liverpool has struggled this season with rotation because they're also running thin. But, look, this is why I was angry at the transfer window. You needed to go and do better. We have got a tough set of games coming up, yeah, and we're in a title run. We're in a title battle, a battle royale, and just a couple of extra players would have made a difference. Just a couple of extra players would have made a difference.
The two toughest games for me, Tony, 3 really. You got to go to Anfield.
Yeah.
You've got to go to the Toon Army, and you got to go to the Etihad, and that's going to be your season.
Don't forget, we still got Brighton at home.
No, I'm not.
That's not going to be a given.
That's not a given.
But I like our chances at the Emirates.
Fortress Emirates, yeah.
Yeah, I like our chances there. Gary, final thoughts?
Latest, fellas.
See you later, Tony. Yeah, I can understand him giving players minutes. I can't understand. I think it's a failure to do it earlier on in the season in Premier League games to rest in. He's kept pretty much the same 11 for every game untold, hasn't he? Very strange to start Kyrgios tonight and Turner. It's the last 16. I'm happy with the Desmond at the end of the day because that game could have gone either way. So happy with the Desmond. We go back to the Emirates, and hopefully we can progress to the last 8.
Yeah, I just wonder how. So what's going to happen against Fulham on Sunday? Saka's going to play another 90 minutes after 3 days.
But he will. He will. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And then you're expecting him to play 90 minutes in the second leg at the Emirates.
Well, hopefully against Fulham, if we can spring out the traps in, 2-3 up at half time, you can afford to give him a rest.
Away
at
from
some
home,
point,
bro.
Well, so even away from home, you can still go and spring out the traps and go 2 up. But Fulham ain't going to make it easy. But at some point, you're right. Saka is going to break. Then we're going to miss him for the last ditch push for this league title. If he misses 6 weeks, can we last without him for 6 weeks? The season's almost done by the time he comes back.
Gary says, Victor says, Gary, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I agree with him on that. I just think that you're the only one out of the top teams that are rotating as heavy as making 8 players change. You're the only one doing that. So either you need to take it more seriously and get your team ready for next year. Because look, let's make one thing clear, guys. Arteta cannot do that in the Champions League. Yeah, let me say that one more time. You can't make 8 changes in the Champions League. You can't do it. So might as well you get your team ready now.
No way.
Yeah?
No way.
By making limited
You won't make
changes.
it out of the group stages.
Well, look, it's because otherwise, Gary, what's gonna happen? Next season's gonna come, and because you're gonna be forced, every game's got to be winnable. You're then in the upper echelon, yeah, the Man Cities and all of that. You've got them games then that you've got to play, and it's full tilt. There's no playing Matt Turner in goal. There ain't none of that. You that's gone.
Yeah,
you can't do that. You're away to Bayern Munich. You got
no, mate, you're right, 100%.
You can't do that. So might as well either anyway. Yeah, we have to wait and see what's going to happen. Hentuum says we're going to have to work on different.
No, my internet's gone again, I think.
That's all right.
No,
we're signing off here. Hentuum, remember we've got the second best defense in the league and the number 1 defense at set pieces in the Premier League. What it's more about is when you look at the first goal,
I don't think it's even working on defending set pieces. I just think
it's Gary. It's two players that don't normally start. Turner doesn't come out and punch the ball away, and then Kivior, he ducks. Yeah, he's doing a duck and dive instead of fighting for the ball in position and headering out. That's why the first goal goes in, and then the second goal, he saves it, but he parries it into the danger zone. When you're a goalkeeper, you're trained to parry it away from the penalty spot, because the chances are that if you parry it away in the penalty spot, someone's going to get the rebound on it. So those are just little things that the goalkeeper can help with. But Kivior with the duck and dive, they're going to rinse him for that. When they watch footage tomorrow of that tape, the team's going to laugh at him.
I don't think Kivior was going to reach the ball anyway.
Yeah.
But still, you make a jump. Yeah, they might put the player off, but the blame has to lie with Matt Turner. He comes, he goes back, he doesn't know what he's doing. By the time the guy heads the ball, he's 4 yards out from goal.
Yeah.
Turner could easily have got to that and punched it or caught it, flicked it away, and there's no goal.
I mean,
so it's down to the keeper.
We've done zone training before, and zone training on a corner is very simple. Your first appointment is not to clear the ball, it's actually to play the man. So if you see a man running, you've got to put a body on him. That way the guy can't get in on the 6 yard line. If you hold him off and keep him down, he can't jump and have an attempt at goal. If that is your second priority, your first priority, the second is then to clear the ball. That's then when your clearance comes into it. So, but what we saw there was none of that. The guy who scored the goal was standing in open space. They weren't an Arsenal player. There was only Kivior in front of him doing that, just bending down with not a body on him. You know what I mean? It's just I don't think...
Yo, bob and weave. Yo, bob and weave.
Seriously, guys, it's the duck and dive, man. It's the duck and dive. I've not seen that from an Arsenal player. The last player I saw do that was Senderos. Yeah, I haven't seen that since the days of Senderos. Where a corner in your penalty area, in your space that you've got to dominate, and you do this. Yeah, you do that in a space that you've got to dominate. Man's gonna get slapped up in practice tomorrow. Man's gonna get thrown. He's gonna get slapped up. Oh my word! Yeah, and that is what they got to look at now, because the worst thing about it is you've got 11 clean sheets and 8 of them have come away from home. So you've only had 3 clean sheets at home all season. That's a problem. And I think, do you think
Arteta took Sporting a bit lightly tonight?
Yeah, I think that's a level to it. He looked at it and thought, because no manager's going to throw himself under the bus, is he? So he's looked at it and thought, my players are competent enough to get the result. What he didn't know was how Kivior, because Kivior's never played for you. You've seen him in practice. You made the decision, and it was a bold decision, probably one that I wouldn't have made. And he's probably regretting that now. He's probably thinking, yeah, maybe I should have just kept the bookends there, Saliba and Gabriel. Maybe I should have done that.
Or even Holding. What's happened to Holding? Holding don't even get a look in there.
Yeah, I mean, there's an element to it as well. You sign Kivior, every player has played. Even Reece Nelson. You've got everybody in the squad who's played. He's the only player. He cost 20 million, and he's the only player who hasn't played. You're top of the league. You're in the last 16 in Europe. So you want to feel part of the camaraderie, don't you? You want to feel part of the lads. You want to feel part of the team. And I think that's why Arteta played him. I think that's why he played him.
Yeah, mate, you're right.
Shout out to Stan, my man in Canada. Shout out to you, my brother. Says, I noticed Kivior ducking, but people are trying to tell me that he got a call from the keeper. Nah, yeah, because if he got a call from the keeper would have been there to punch it out. The keeper was planted on his line. That was a ball that you could have got as the goalkeeper, but the man was ducking. Man was all ducking and diving and doing all that business, man. What's that all about? I swear to God, he's going to get slapped up in training tomorrow. The first thing that the players are going to do at Kivior is laugh at him, because man like Kivior ducking and diving, that's embarrassing. That's your area. Could you imagine Martin Keown, Sol Campbell, Steve Bold, Tony Adams, any of them man there, Koscielny, yeah, Thomas Vermaelen. Could you imagine any of them man doing any ducking and diving business on a corner? Nah, that's your fortress, man. That's your place to protect. How are you going to protect somebody doing this? That's hilarious. Anyway, listen, guys, we take it back to the Emirates where we can get our job done and bring it home. And then, you know, we'll draw a team in the quarterfinals. And remember, there's no protection for home field. So you could draw Man United in the semis and the quarters anytime. So I'm not really worried about who we face. Because we're on our form that we are, I think that this team can beat anybody. That's just how I think about Arsenal. So, Gary, final thoughts?
Yeah, the first 11. Yeah, so happy in the end with the Desmond. In case you know, but people don't know what a Desmond is, it's the Desmond Tutu. Hopefully we get the job done at the Emirates with our full strength squad. And on to Fulham on Sunday.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Win 3 points, and that's it. Happy days.
So, guys, listen, we'll see you on Sunday against Fulham. Bring your A game, get kitted for the war, and then let's get this done, man. All right, see you guys later, man. Thanks for joining us today.
See you later, Paula. Enjoy your swim.
Nice one,
see you,
bro.
everyone.